How we doing, folks? It's Henry at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires. It's Friday, I think it's the 9th. August, school's back in, and we are on our back-to-school bonanza. And our back-to-school bonanza is not a car on the lot. Look at all these cars, folks. Not a car on the lot that you got to put down more than $1,000 on. For our back-to-school bonanza, we know everybody's tight on money, so we're trying to help you out a little bit. So you can buy any car on the lot. You got to put $1,000 or less down. We sell two types of cars here at Thrifty Used Cars. We sell buy here, pay here cars, and we sell finance company repos. The finance company repos are newer cars, and they come with a little warranty on them. The buy here, pay here cars are a little older, but we don't run you credit. We don't charge no interest. It's just a way you can get yourself a good A to B car and not spend too much money and not break the bank. So one of the first cars we got up is one of our newer cars in our buy here, pay here program. It's a little Hyundai. It's a Hyundai 2008 Spectra. I can't say that word, so it's a Spectra 2008. Only has 115,000 miles on this car, folks. Look at the inside of this car right here. 2008, 115,000 miles. She's pretty clean. Nothing wrong there. So on that car, you put $900 down on this Spectra. We aren't going to run your credit. We aren't going to charge you any interest. You don't have to carry full coverage insurance. We never charge any fees. You put the down payment down and pay $75 a week. And folks, 90% of our cars are paid out in less than a year. No place else, folks. No place else is going to do that for you. We're at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires in Bay St. Louis, 2074 Highway 90. Next up on our buy here, pay here cars is a little Monte Carlo. It's a 2004 Dale Earnhardt Monte Carlo. We tell you the truth about our cars, folks. This car is ugly on the inside. The dashboard's all cracked up. The bezel around the speedometer is cracked up, but she runs good. Air blows cold, and you can get in that car for $700 down, $2,700 total, and you're riding out in our little 2004 Monte Carlo. Then next up, we have one of our finance company repos. On our finance company repos, folks, you have to make at least $1,300 a month for income. You have to have a job, and you got to carry full coverage insurance. This finance company specializes in second chance finance, establishing your credit, rebuilding your credit, any of those types of deals. We get 99% of the people approved in their cars. We've only had 2 people turned down for a loan in a year we've been open. This is a 2010 Ford Edge. You put $700 down on this car. You got a job, you can carry full coverage insurance, you make at least $1,300 a month, we'll get you approved. Right there, 2010 Ford Edge. Then next up, we got a little 2004 Cavalier. She don't look that great on the outside. Folks got a couple little dents, paint's fading. She's just an average looking little car. But folks, she's only got 45,000 miles. This car belongs to some old folks. They barely use it, sat in the garage most of the time. But the 2004 is a little old, but she ain't even broke it in yet, folks. You put $900 down on this car, $3,400 total, and you're riding out in a 2004 Cavalier. Look at that, with 45,000 miles. AC blows cold. $900 you're riding out, and you paid out in that car in less than a year, folks. Less than a year. No place else but us does this at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires. Next up is a little finance company repo. Again, one more time. Got to make $1,300 a month. Got to have a JOB. On this car, you put $800 down, we can get you financed. You got to carry full coverage insurance. The 2012 Malibu with 166,000 miles. Next up is a buy here, pay here car, a little Sunfire. It's got 198,000 miles. It's a 2004. You put $900 down on this car. She's $3,400 total. And we'll have you riding out in this little Sunfire, folks. She's a nice looking little car. Runs good, AC blows cold. $900 down, you're riding out. Next up is a 2014 trimmed out in pink Hyundai Sonata with less than 100,000 miles. I think this car's got, what you got? I think it's got like 60,000 miles on it. Good looking little car. I don't care for the pink trim too much that somebody put on it, but hey, it's got less than 100,000 miles. It's a 2014. Very clean on the inside. You put $900 down on this car, we can get you financed. It's a finance company car. You got to make at least $1,300 a month. Got to carry full coverage insurance, and then you're riding out in a little Sonata. Nice looking car, 2014. Then next up on our buy here, pay here program, I think it's a 2006. I'm not positive about that, but something like that. 2006 PT Cruiser, convertible, clean on the inside, no rips, no tears. Get yourself a convertible. You put $900 down on this car. I know it says $1,000, but it ain't gonna take $1,000. $900 down. It's also a standard, folks. You ain't gotta worry about no transmission going on in that little PT Cruiser. Then next up is the finance company car. We got two finance company cars in a row. That's a little 2014 Impala. You put $1,000 down. Actually, it's only $900. You put $900 down on that Impala, we get you riding now. It's got less than 100,000 miles. 2014. Then we got up a little 2008 Charger. Only has 133,000 miles. Runs like a scalded dog. Sunroof, moonroof, paint feeling a little bit on the hood. That car runs excellent, folks. I drove it home yesterday from the auction. Then we got up a little 2012. That's a finance company car. And just like this one, it's a finance company car. This is a little 2012 Buick Regal. I drove this car home a couple nights ago. She runs excellent too. AC blows cold. Beautiful car in our finance company cars. Got like right over 100,000 miles on it. She runs awesome. You get a little warranty on our finance company cars too, folks. So you got a 30-day warranty. You got nothing to worry about there. Then next up on our buy here, pay here program, we got a little 2009 with less than 100,000 miles. This is a little Kia Spectra. You put $950 down on this Kia Spectra. I think it's $3,700 total. You riding out. Car's paid off in less than a year. Then we got a little 2006. Another Hyundai Elantra, another newer car, less than 150,000 miles. You put $900 down on that car, pay $75 a week, you're done paying on that car in less than a year. No interest, folks. You know how much money that saves you? On the finance company cars, they charge you interest, and you get newer cars, and you get a little warranty. On our cars, you don't have to pay no full coverage insurance. You don't get charged no fees, you get charged no interest. You pay $75 a week, you put the down payment down, you're riding out, and you own your car in less than a year. All we expect you to do is get paid on time, folks. All you have to do. Now, if you're going to be late on the payment, you call us up and say, Henry, my kid's got to get an ear operation. He needs some things in his ears, you know, and we can talk about it. But if you don't call me, your payment's due on Friday, it's Monday, and you hadn't paid me, clean off your boots, folks. You're going to be walking, okay? That's the only issue you got. You got to pay for your cars. I don't ride for free. You can't ride for free. Next up, we got a little Toyota Corolla. They run forever, folks. You put $900 down on this Corolla. It's $3,200 total, and you got a Corolla. That car will put your kids through 4 years of college right there, driving back and forth to LSU, because I know you're not going to go to no college in Mississippi. But anyway, just playing. Nice little Corolla, 2002. Next up's a 2002 Expedition. Have you riding out in that Expedition for $800 down, $2,300 total. I think we got the problem figured out on this car. We should have that fixed today, actually. Today is going to be fixed. And you get yourself a little Expedition, 3 rows of seating for $2,300. Then we got a little BMW right there. It's a $500 down BMW. She's ugly, ugly on the inside. She's missing door panels, folks. That's the only thing she's missing. You can get yourself 2 new sets of door panels, or 2 front door panels, AC blows cold, and you're riding out in a BMW. All of a sudden, you went from bicycle to pimping with a 1994 BMW. Then we got up another little buy here, pay here car here. It's a little 2003, I think, Altima. She's a little dirty on the inside. She runs pretty good. Just picked her up at auction. Just 2003, got 231,000 miles on it. Got 1 bullet hole, just 1. You know, they didn't miss. They hit it with that first shot. And then everything else ain't too bad on it. So you put $900 down on that car. She's $3,100 total, and you're riding out yourself in a nice little Altima. Then we got a little Explorer on our buy here, pay here program. This is a 2004 Explorer. You only got to put $950 down on it. She looks good. We're getting ready to do a little front end work on it, so she won't be ready till about Tuesday, but she needs a little strut, I think, on the front. But she runs good. Drove it here from auction. We just got to put a little strut on there. That's our mechanics working back there. You know, they're hard-working gentlemen. They work a full-time job, and they come and help me out afterwards. Gotta appreciate that. Then we get up a little 2002. It's one of our $500 down cars right here. 2002 in Dodge Intrepid. You got $500 down for me? I'll charge you $2,900 total for this. You're riding out in an Intrepid today, folks. Then we got a clean, super clean little Buick Century, 2003 with less than 150,000 miles. That's a $950 down car. You're riding out, AC blows cold. Nice looking little Buick Century. And we got a little 2002 Ford Escape, 4x4, folks. You put $900 down on that, $3,600 total. You got yourself a new little Escape. Lots of buy here, pay here cars, folks, with less than $1,000 you gotta put down on it. Got a little 2004, right here, Elantra. 150,000 miles, super clean on the inside. You put $925 down on that car, $3,400 total, $75 a week. You're done paying out in that car, folks, in less than a year. Another buy here, pay here car. 2005 Impala, folks. 2005, only 127,000 miles. Only 127,000. Runs like a champ. AC blows cold. Could use a little paint on that one fender, but you put $900 down on that car, folks. You pay $3,400 total, and you have yourself an Impala with less than 150,000 miles. You heard that? Impala with less than 150,000 miles, done paying out in less than a year. We're at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires. Then next up, we got a little 2006 Dodge Durango. She looks good. AC does blow cold. You put $950 down on that. $3,600 total. Pay $75 a week. You're done paying out on that car in less than a year again, folks. Most cars, well, you hear about 60-month terms, 26 months, 32. We don't have any of that foolishness, folks. All of our cars are done paid out in less than 12 months on our buy here, pay here program. All right, and then next up, we got a little Ford Taurus right here. We're doing a little maintenance on her. It's a finance company car, comes with a warranty. Got you some 22s on there. AC blows cold, runs like a scalded dog. We put a new water pump in there. It should be ready to roll by Monday. You put $800 down on this car. It's a finance company car. You make $1,300 a month. You got a job, you carry full coverage insurance. You're really going out big pimping there. Where at, folks? This is at Thrifty Used Cars and Tires. We sell two types of cars again. Our buy here, pay here cars, and our finance company repos. You want newer cars with a warranty? That would be our finance company repos. You want older cars with good motors that get you from A to B and AC and done paying out in a year? That's our buy here, pay here cars. You come see me, or you see that little dark-haired chick over there, that's Angela. We'll sell you a car. We sell more cars than anybody on the block. And we like selling cars. We love our jobs here. Thank you very much. See you soon, folks.